Hi guys, it's Thursday night and I couldn't wait for Friday. In fact, I keep thinking that it is Friday, but sadly it is not Friday. It's Thursday. It has been a long week, which of course is just an illusion because all weeks are the same length, but I am definitely ready for it to be done. Just for a little breather and then back to it. So I have a couple things to share, and you guys, I'm so torn on changing ideas and all of that, but anyway, I want to start with changing Charli, who of course looks amazing in her t-shirt, and this sweet child of mine is so Charli. It is a staple item in her wardrobe, so she will be back in it again. But I got her something special that really she can share with the boys as well. And actually, I want to grab her a bow real quick. So I'll be right back. All right. So I am a member of this website, or it's an app also. But basically, you can find, they do true consignment where you send the item in and it's authenticated, and then they list it for, obviously much better prices than retail. And then sometimes you even get sales. So I made my first two purchases, which basically amounted to almost nothing, because when you sign up, you get a coupon, like a credit, plus they're doing 20% off with a code right now. So when I tell you that I maybe paid for shipping, I did, but one item came yesterday, I think it was yesterday, that I picked for, as I mentioned, Charli, and the boys can wear it too. I'm going to start with her because, so this is the item for her. I want to start with her because I want to talk about the Reborns. I want to talk about the storage of the Reborns. One of my viewers mentioned that the boxes that I selected were beautiful. If you go back one video, I believe, you'll see these really pretty decorative cardboard and paper boxes that I chose to store the babies in when they're not out, so that they can be kept up on my armoire and not exposed to dust, or sort of just like not respected well. So, but a viewer on that video gave me some very important information, and I want to share that with all of you because I know a lot of people liked that idea a lot and were considering it. So if you are still considering it, or have maybe even gone and bought boxes, I want to make sure you have this information. But first, look at this, you guys. Look at that. Isn't that is like if I had a baby, this is completely what my baby would wear every day. So it's, the brand is New. So it's 0 to 6 months, but yeah, Charli's gonna rock this. And it is so soft and thin. I'm sure it's just 100% cotton. I don't think there's a tag. All right, so we're gonna get her changed, and let me just share this information with you because it's important. So one of my viewers, and I'm sure the comment is still up, she was kind enough to go ahead and mention that while the boxes are beautiful, storing dolls in cardboard is not a great idea because cardboard tends not to be acid free, and that can damage or discolor the vinyl. And in fact, she had a couple of dolls, I'm not sure if they were Reborns or other types of dolls, ruined or discolored, so I guess ruined that way. So first of all, thank you for mentioning that, because I would not really have known. and I don't know when I would have stumbled across that information. So I did go ahead and do a little bit of digging myself about storing dolls. And because doll collecting is huge, it's not just Reborns, but dolls in general, I found a good bit of information on storing vinyl dolls safely. Now, keep in mind that I'm sure that some of this, well, a lot of the risks are really especially pertain to long-term storage versus, you know, a couple of days, because obviously we ship these dolls in cardboard and we ship them in colored blankets and clothing and all of that. But what is long-term versus short-term? I mean, that's so subjective. And, you know, everybody has to decide for themselves how much of a risk they want to take. I really wish I had a onesie here for her, because I'm sure the neck, well, maybe not. So, storing vinyl dolls in cardboard is not recommended because, as I mentioned, and as my viewer commented, cardboard is not acid free, and there can be a reaction with the vinyl to discolor the vinyl. Also, storing dolls in plastic is not recommended because plastic traps moisture. So if it's ventilated plastic containers, then of course that could prevent moisture being trapped and causing, you know, mildewing or mold or other kind of damage to your dolls. However, also, some plastic gives off fumes and gases from the chemicals that it's made from, which can also discolor your dolls. I can't even, I mean, you guys, I feel like she might live in this forever. This baby, holy smokes. This outfit is the best. Ugh. Okay, finally, storing dolls in wood is also not recommended because vinyl dolls in wood, because wood can attract insects. Now, I asked about cedar, and my friend mentioned that she read that cedar is good for textiles only. Now, I don't know if that's because of the oils. I'll have to recheck the article that she sent me with that information, but I'm going to go ahead and try and link two websites that that I took a look at, one that I found and one that my friend Ashley shared with me on the subject, so that you guys can review that. I have to see how cute she's looking from your vantage point. Yeah, it's looking really much darker. I'm going to bring you closer. I mean, it's just a shame you couldn't just see her in person, because, and these feet, let's turn you sideways. Hi, she's looking at me now. Oh my goodness. You are the coolest thing. You are the coolest girl. Okay, well, we got you a bow. A red bow. Oh, we can't see ya. Hopefully this weekend I can make a video in the daytime, but number one, it's raining. Well, number two, it's raining. Number one, you know, it's after work. So, okay, so if wood is not recommended and plastic is not recommended and cardboard is not recommended, what's left? Well, glass. Now, of course, temperatures, you know, of quote-unquote extreme heat or cold should be avoided. You know, you want to keep a nice, like, room temperature or cool temperature. Also, you shouldn't store the dolls long term wearing their clothing in case there's color transfer from the clothing, and you shouldn't store clothing touching other items of clothing for the same reason. So what in the world are you to do other than getting a nice beautiful glass curio cabinet and keeping it in a room that does not face windows? Also, fluorescent lighting long term is not good because it can fade or discolor. So there is an answer. First, I want to say the other caveat is the vinyl itself is already covered with chemical paint and varnish. So it's not just vinyl, but anyway, that is kind of ironic to me. But so the suggestion on all of those mediums for the clothing and for the dolls is to store them, if you're going to store them in those containers, that you wrap the items or the doll either in acid-free tissue paper, undyed tissue paper, or unbleached cotton muslin, unbleached muslin blankets. And so there's no dye, there's no chemicals or anything like that. There can't be any color bleed. There's no chemicals from bleach, all of that. So that's what I have done. I only have 3 Reborns, so that was fairly affordable. I paid $8 each for 3 organic, unbleached muslin, double, 2-ply muslin like swaddle blankets. And so now I have 3 beautiful decorative boxes, and because I'm, paranoid about something irreversible happening, even if it's only been a day or two, all 3 dolls are outside of the boxes. And so now I'm taking up double the space that I was before, but that will be remedied soon. But I wanted to give you guys that information so that you can make decisions on how you want to store your dolls with all of that knowledge. Can I zoom in on her face? Little Charli girl. Isn't she just to die for? Oh my gosh, and this is the most amazing outfit in the world. All right. I'm deciding, the reason for the pause is I am choosing on whether I want to also change Sparrow and tell you my other little story, but I think maybe we'll do that in a second video. So there's Charli girl. I hope this information is helpful for you guys. I will let you know once I have the blankets. I'll make sure that I share them with you and let you know how that all works out. I hope that I can get past my paranoia with it now and everything will be well. If she wasn't cuddly before, you guys, I wish you could reach through the screen and just feel how she feels in this outfit. Amazing. All right, guys, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great evening. Bye for now.